Welcome back to the Money Man Report. I'm John Crocker here with TV and radio money man Dan Frischberg. Want to welcome back the guy helping us all to stick it to the power company here, getting some very special patented solar panels on their roof. David Shimon of Solarimon. Welcome back, man.
Thank you, John.
David, I think you've always loved technology, or maybe a little bit, maybe a lot of a technology geek here. What's the technology behind these solar panels here? What's happening?
Well, what makes us unique, we secured an exclusivity with, because I am a technology sort of guru or geek, whichever way of the side of the coin you're looking at. I love to explore all technology. And so I went around to see what can you do different than anybody else and give something to the consumer that nobody else can or will at no cost. So I discovered a system where it's computerized, and it's a system that I can attach to the solar panel. It cleans itself, and we call it the self-cleaning solar panel, like no other system in the world. What it does, and it's patented and exclusive, what it does, it's maintain the efficiency of the solar panel at 100 per capacity as the manufacturers specify.
Can I get that self-cleaning mechanism for my 5-year-old son?
I wish.
Can I install it on him?
That would be very nice.
When you come up with that, let me know.
I'm still looking.
I'm in.
Yeah. I'm always looking for new technology, so we really state-of-the-art, cutting edge.
Awesome. Can you share a recent story with us, a business or maybe somebody that you helped out?
Yes, absolutely.
And how was it such a benefit to them?
Yes, I have a friend that it has not been installed yet, so it's very hard to. But I can tell you what the solution is, and we are right now preparing it. He owns a manufacturing of recycling, and his unique area is very dusty, and so in Florida we have frequent rain, but
especially in the summertime.
Especially in the summertime, exactly. So what we're encountering that there are some dry spells, and if 2 weeks no rain in his area, there's a layers of dust on solar panels that will prevent that to function hardly at all. It blocks the efficiency, it blocks the sunlight, so the efficiency is reduced. So by me explaining to him how the system works, and without going to all the technical detail, in his case, it's the only solution because his utility bill is astronomical, and I'm able to put him into owning his own factory on the roof, and now he doesn't have to rent electricity anymore like most of us do. He actually owns the electricity.
Are there little windshield wipers on it? I mean, how does it work?
Okay. The system works uniquely because if you put any device or any chemicals on the panels, you violate the warranty on the panel. We give 25 years warranty. So you cannot have brush, you cannot have wipers or anything like that. What the system does, it's direct purified water. It takes the minerals out of the water so there is no residue. The water is clean and purified as can be, and it sprays it on the panel to wash it.
You can drink it.
You can drink it, yes. So the water is clean to that level, and it's sprayed in such an angle at the panel, so it cleans it instantly, and it's done only at night. Because if you try to clean the panel in the daytime, you again violate the warranty on the panel, because the panel can be damaged.
All right, so everybody's listening to this and saying, that's very nice, right, but I don't really need them because I'm sure it costs a lot of money, and it would be very nice for the world. And let's talk about it at the next
the
global
green meeting?
Next green, right? Exactly. Right. Yeah. So. That isn't really correct, though, right?
It's absolutely not correct. Most people don't understand. Really, solar is the way that the future going to help no matter what. Solar panels themselves have not changed much in the last years, except more manufacturing solar panels. But the technology inside the panel has not changed for 30 years.
But you know, the tragedy of the commons, you know what that is? We all of us have our goats eating the grass,
right,
and of course, we're going to eat down the grass, and we ought to all stop.
Right.
But I'm not going to stop while everybody else's goats are eating the grass, right? So therefore, nobody does anything.
We have heard.
And so we're sitting here saying, yeah, it would be nice. I can save electricity. I can use solar. But everybody else is messing it up anyway. So why would I bother?
Right.
And why should I spend a lot of money?
Right.
Is it true that it costs a lot of money?
No. The beauty of the solar laws in the state of Florida right now, and it made it so attractive, consumer can come and become solar owners and transfer from regular fossil fuel, dirty energy to clean energy without spending one penny out of their pocket. Actually, they're becoming from renters to owners without down payment of electricity. It's almost like, do you rent a home or do you buy a home? Do you rent electricity or you buy electricity? In this case, you buy electricity for no money down. You don't pay anything more than what you pay utility. It's fixed, and the utility rates guaranteed
No
to
down
go up.
payment. You install
No
these
down
things
payment.
on my house.
Yes.
I pay nothing.
Nothing.
And then what? How do you get paid?
Then what happened is we designed a system based on your consumption. And your consumption, of course, is reflected also in dollar sign. How much you spend on electricity per month. We take the average. We build the system accordingly. So the system financing is paid off by the same amount that you currently pay for the electricity or below. So you save money for day one. Any increases in the future of FPL will not affect you at all, and at some point it's paid off and your utility bill becomes zero. In the meantime, you actually own a factory on your roof.
You can then use that money that you're saving, invest it in these companies helping
That's
people
right.
getting what they want and what they need, and make more money on that money, David.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a win-win, and you end up owning it.
David, as a homeowner in Miami, I'm just wondering if it's like the zero cost is very attractive to me as a homeowner who I've been interested in solar panels. Why do you think that a lot of more people don't jump on this?
People don't understand the concept. There is no out-of-money expenses whatsoever. You just transfer from one dirty thing to something clean and better for the future of your family.
Very good.
They don't know that it's free.
They don't know that it's no out-of-pocket expense. Correct.
There's a tax break also.
Yes.
That made it possible, right?
30% tax credit, yes.
We can get into that a little more right after the short break. More Money Man Report right after this. Don't touch that dial. Thanks for staying with us. Welcome back to the Money Man Report. I'm John Crocker, here with TV and radio money man Dan Frushberg. Of course, still here with David Shimon of Solarimon. David, let's real quick get back into the government there and how they are subsidizing some of that cost, but some of that's going away, right?
Yes, it is. The government currently giving 30% of the system entire cost in a check back refund. If you pay taxes, you get credit. You get actually a check from the IRS. Today it's 30%. At the end of this year, it's going down to 22%.
Why would they be reducing this?
They're simply reducing it because the government, the current administration, was not in favor of going green and cleaning the planet. So they decided to cut all these subsidies. This is one of them. So they cut it down from 30% to 22% refund.
This is the
Or not
federal
refund.
government or the state government?
This is the federal government. It's actually tax credit. It's not that you can reduce your taxes or reduce or apply expenses. This is actual credit. So if you owe the government $10,000 and it's at 30% of your system, you get it back in a check or reduce it from what you owe.
They actually write you a check.
They actually write you a check.
Sweet.
If you're taking W-2 throughout the years, by the time you buy the system, you install the system, you get a check back from the government.
Right.
You can apply it to your principal and pay less, or you can buy a new car.
Is it a little bit like a house, as where the cost of it kind of depends on your credit and such like that, or?
Not exactly. It depends. There are two types of ways to process the financing. One of them is called PACE, and that is run by the local county. So it's attached to your taxes on your property. And the other one is a conventional financing. Either one, there's some dependency in one of them. There is dependency on your credit. The other one is just homeowner that pays his taxes on time, pay the mortgage on time. That's all the requirements there is.
Awesome.
So if you're riding around in the car and you happened upon this show and you're trying to decide, is this for me or not? Let me tell you who it's not for. It's not for people who don't want to take personal responsibility for their lives, right? Go listen to Frank Sinatra. You can have a good time. This is exactly about that. People who can't invest in themselves, don't want to invest in themselves, don't want to educate themselves, don't want to change anything. Especially people who would rather follow the herd. I see everybody doing it. I want to do it. Turn the channel, folks. We're not right for you. On the other hand, if you're ready and willing to take action and change your financial status quo in your life and you want special knowledge and insights and tools to be able to allow you to have extraordinary growth of your assets and your life, and you think you're worth the extra time and effort of one concentrated hour a day of learning, this is the place for you. Come back every day, right? And we'll be doing this again in 23 hours.
Well, and I wish I could invest in some of the world's greatest companies with no money out of pocket.
That's exactly right.
I can't buy Arista Networks.
No, but I can take my money that I save. Electricity is going to go up. The electric company is going to raise the price every day. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to break kind of even the first year.
Correct.
By now making that deal, and I make my own solar energy, and it's covered by what I was spending on electricity.
And that's the worst case.
But next year,
right,
they're going to raise the price.
Yeah.
And by 10 years from now, the price is going to be double what it is today, but I'm still paying the same thing. And in fact, pretty soon I'm done.
Yeah.
I own it. I'm not paying anything anymore.
It's actually what I like to call it. It's absolutely no-brainer when you understand the system. Closed-minded people cannot be open to it. Open-minded people understand.
And I can tell you for sure that if there's a bunch of houses on your block that are selling, and one of them has free electricity,
there's no
that's
question
the one
which
that's going
one
to
sold,
sell,
right? For more.
David, how do we get in touch with you?
Well, you can reach me by telephone. Our number is 954-998-7200. Or by email, contact@solaramon.com, or myself, David@solaramon.com.
David Shimon, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Monique Satarangani, trust and real estate attorney, thank you so much. Thank you so much to the beautiful Alicia. Thank you, Daniel Frischberg. I'm John Crocker. Like Dan already said, more Money Man Report in 23 hours. Make good deals.